Hello everyone, welcome to All Aboard Resin Creations. Today we're going to make some candle holders. They're not for the tea lights, they're for, what's those candles called? The long ones, those ones, whatever they're called, we're going to make them for those. So we're going to start by mixing up some Aqua cast. So I'm going to put, Aqua cast is a 3-to-1, it's 100 grams powder to 35 grams of water. So I'm going to start by adding 105 grams of water, and then we're going to add 300 grams of Aqua cast. Pop that in there. I always like I buy my Aqua cast in big, like 10 kilogram buckets, so I just transfer mine into a smaller pot just so it's easier to manage, because it weighs a ton in those big 10 kilogram bucket things. Right, so that's that. Let's give this a mix up. I always put the water in first and then I add the powder. I just find that it mixes up a lot easier this way. You don't get any clumps of, you don't tend to, I don't tend to anyway, don't get any clumps of unmixed powder at the bottom. So that's all nicely mixed up. Put those out the way for the time being. I'm going to take a little bit out of there because I'm not sure how much these moulds take. So I'll save a little bit. And if we need to add some more, we can. So I'm going to be using, the first one I'm going to be using is Homeware Designs pigment, and it's called Willow. So we're going to do it in a marbling effect. So we're just going to add some drops of those in there and then give that a little stir. Don't want to mix it in fully. And then we'll pour that in. Move these two forward just so I can reach them. Put those two to the back. I'm going to give those a shake. Bit of tap. You can also go around the edges with a micro brush. Do that to both of them. Make sure we haven't got any trapped bubbles in there. And then we'll top these two up. Same with that one. Aqua cast is self-leveling, but for it to level you do need to tap it, so it does level it off when you tap it, and it also disperses of any bubbles. Now I found that you can also spray the top with some isopropyl alcohol, and that would get rid of any surface bubbles. So we'll push those to one side and then we'll make another pair. Right, so the next one we're going to make is going to be a red one if I can get it to a red. So I'm going to mix up, I don't need to mix up so much because I had some green left over, so I just popped it into a little reindeer mould. So you'll see that at the end. So I'm just adding 70 grams of water, and then I'm going to add 35 grams of powder. Not that, did I say 35 grams? No, I mean 200 grams. 200 grams. There we go. So we get that mixed up. Move those out the way, don't need those anymore. So I think to get red, it's quite hard to get like a red in EcoPores because you have to add quite a lot because of it either being like a white or creamy colour to start with. If you add red, it will quite often go pink. So let's see how close to red we can get it. And for the red, I'm using Resin Resin-Crete in the red. So we're going to have to probably add quite a bit of this to get a red. That's not too bad actually. It's still on the pinky side. So we'll add a bit more, I think. Add a bit more to that. I'm not doing drops, I'm just giving it a good squeege. Good squeegee. Let's see if we can get this a bit deeper. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it any deeper than that. Let's just give it another squidge. So I'm doing sort of Christmassy colours here, so hopefully that'll be a nice addition to Christmas. Right, so I want to do this marble as well, and I'm going to add some white, and this is by Homeware Designs, and this is white. And I am going to run the risk here of making it pink again, aren't I? So just going to add a few little squiggles of the white, give that a little gentle mix in. And let's hope it doesn't go too pinky again. So we pour that in. And some in the other one. Give that a tap. And I made too much again. Give that a top that up. Top that one up. Give them a tap. If you can, lift it up and give it a bash. I know certain molds you can't, but with the ones that you can, it's worth doing if you can do it. And then we're going to top that one up a bit more. And top that one up a bit more. Give it a tap. That one a tap. Right, I probably added a bit too much to this one, so I'm going to take a paper towel and then just lay it over the top, lift it off, and then that should take out enough extra. It sands down really easy, so it's not too bad. If you do get a bit of overspill, it just comes off really easy. So That's those. I've got a little bit left. Not a lot this time, not as much as before. Maybe we could do a little heart with the leftover. Let's just add a bit more white into that. Probably a little bit more. And then we can pour some into our hearts. Give that a little jiggle. A bit more. And we'll see if we've got enough room for, not enough room, but enough mixture for one more. Going to start coming out a bit more on the pinkier side now, I think. That's okay. Right. We'll leave everything to cure up now, and I'll see you in a few hours for demold. Right, these are all cured now. Well, I say they're all cured. Like these, I think I've put too much colour pigment in, and I don't think it's liked it very much. So these didn't come out. So you can see they're still really soft. So that's not good. So I'm not sure how these are going to turn out. So let's get these ones out the way first, shall we? Let's have a look. Oh, there's quite a lot of powder there coming off on the mould, so that's not good. Nope, these haven't cured, so I definitely put too much colour in those. Ooh, look at the mess in there. That's not good, is it? So that didn't work. So far too much colouring in there, trying to get the red. But yeah, show you the fails as well as the good. So I'm assuming this one's going to be the same. Yeah, look, that's already coming off there, but we might as well get it out. It's got to come out, isn't it? So might as well get him out of there. It is hard to get like solid colours. I mean, it's a shame that side's not taken, because that bit there has come out quite nice, but no, we've got two fails there. Never mind. Let's have a look. Oh, and I did finish off the little reindeer. He's got his little collar on, so he's ready to pull his little sleigh. So that's him done. And I did do like a little worry stone as well. So the idea of these is they've got like an indent of your thumb, so you can, they're good for like anxiety and what's the other, like yeah, like stress and stuff like that, and you just keep it in your pocket and you can rub it with your thumb. I did make, I can't give you any sort of mould for this because I made my own mould. So I made one first out of polymer clay and then made a mould from that, so I can't link that. This is something I can't link, so I'm sorry about that. Right, so let's see how these have turned out. Hopefully these will be okay. I didn't put as much pigment in the green, did I? So looking hopeful. Yeah, that's much better, isn't it? Nice shiny finish on that as well. It is a nice mould. So that's that one. Hopefully this one will be the same. Get this one out. Squeeze that middle, pop it back into shape. Pop that one back into shape as well. And then we've got that one. So we've got a nice pair of green ones at least. What do you think? Do you like those? And these take the long tall candles. I'll just see if I've got one, just a sec. Right, so this is the sort of candle. I mean, this one's quite thin, so he doesn't stand up on his own, so you'd have to light it and then melt some in there and then stick that in there like that. But gives you an idea of what it would look like. Looks quite nice, isn't it? So thank you for watching, everyone, and hope you like my video. If you'd like the video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you wish to, and if you want to see more of what I do. So stay tuned for the little pictures at the end, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Crashing on a houseboat where the river sings, creating little magic, the joy it brings. With the stars as my ceiling and the moonlight's glow, I'm an artist of the waves in a world I can sew.